Redistricting in Virginia could make some political races in Hampton Roads even more competitive. Proposed voting maps would change who people in Chesapeake, Norfolk, Hampton, and other areas can vote for.
Yeah, political analysts say the court-directed map creators put together a reasonable partisan split. Investigative reporter Evan Watson breaks down the proposed changes to the voting lines.
After Virginia's redistricting commission failed to reach any agreements, the responsibility of drawing new maps was passed on to the Supreme Court of Virginia, which appointed special masters to find a compromise. Under proposed maps, Virginia's 2nd Congressional District, currently represented by Elaine Luria, would be a tight battleground. Virginia Tech professor Nicholas Geddert says it will be a major focus for both parties in future elections.
So it is still a competitive district, but I would now say it's a slightly leaning Republican district. Whereas more so is much more, I think, of a really straight toss-up in a sort of neutral election environment.
Luria's district would lose parts of Norfolk, Hampton, Williamsburg, and James City and York counties. It would add parts of Chesapeake, Suffolk, and Isle of Wight County, likely giving Republicans a boost. The special masters say the maps are well-balanced, don't favor any party, and don't require further adjustment. Geddert calls the proposals reasonable.
I think the final result looks like it will be more or less what reformers hoped would result from this. But of course, the process was not what reformers hoped.
The map drawers also made state Senate and House of Delegate maps without considering where incumbent politicians live. Under the proposal, about half of all current delegates and state senators would live in the same district as another lawmaker.
So I think we could see a lot more competition in the legislative elections, and you could have pretty major shakeups as a result of this, and maybe more than you would had the legislature drawn the maps.
In Norfolk, Evan Watson reporting for 13 News Now.
The Supreme Court of Virginia is asking for public comments on the map proposals at 2 virtual public hearings next week.
They are on Wednesday and Friday afternoons from 1 to 4.
A similar battle is happening in North Carolina. We told you yesterday the 2022 primary election was pushed back so the trial courts could hear a case over accusations of unfairly drawn congressional maps. A ruling is expected by January 11th. The North Carolina Supreme Court justices could go as far as drawing the maps themselves if they see fit.